Welcome to another episode of What Did I Buy? I am a reseller. I resell on Poshmark, Mercari, a little bit on eBay. Shop Thrilling, I have listings. At some point I might start listing on Etsy again. I don't know. And I go out each week and buy things to resell. So I'm going to go over what I got with you. I'm going to go over with you what I got this week. I got up early and headed straight out for a community yard sale a couple miles from my house. The community did not get very involved. There were basically 4 units that had stuff out, and one of them only had a TV, a double sink, and a bag of, I don't know, wires or something. But I did buy stuff from the other 3, though not, like I got a bag full of stuff at one. That's for me. Though I did find something in there that I'm probably going to try and sell. So anyway, let's jump into it. The first item I'm going to share with you actually was given to me by my aunt. And it's not going to get me a lot of money, but I thought it was kind of cute. This is Tommy Hilfiger. Tommy Hilfiger. Got the little signature there. It's kind of cool. This is sort of like a roping made out of t-shirt material. So it's raised and it's a size large. I don't know. I'll probably list it at 18 or 20, and whatever I can get. It was free. Okay, so then at the community yard sale, I actually only got one item that's clothing. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell it or keep it. It's a bathing suit. It looks like it was never worn. Just a one-piece suit. I swim laps 3 times a week, so I always need suits. And it's lined, which is important to me. The brand, I don't know. It's The Collection. Though here it says the C Collection, so I don't know if they know who they are. It's a size 10, and I tend to wear, it depends on if it's going to fit me. I tend to wear around an 8 or a 10 in a bathing suit. But sometimes the 10 can be too big. So anyway, it's super cute. As you can see, it's very clean. You would be able to see right away if it was worn in a white suit. So I don't think it was worn. We'll see what I do with that. Whee! Then at another sale, I got a bag full of stuff that I'm not selling. It was stuff like conditioner, because I use a ton of conditioner in my hair because of the swimming. And so I'm not really picky about the brand. But I got this, so I just got a bag full of stuff for, one price. So this I got, and I was going to keep it. It's Perlier 1793 Caribbean Vanilla. 4.2 ounces. It's body butter. But I decided to look it up on eBay just in case. And one's original vanilla, one's vanilla, and orange rind. Orange rind. Okay, so I was going to look it up on eBay. I did, and they were selling from anywhere, for one 4.2 ounce, anywhere from like 13 to 20 something, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. So I was like, oh, maybe I'm going to sell them. I would sell them together. I can smell them, but they do seem full. So we'll see what happens with that. I don't mind keeping it. They're kind of smelly, but they're nice. And then at the other sale, I got no clothes. I got this bag. It's Kipling. I've looked up Kipling before, and I seem to recall that it sold for more than I would have thought. And I had not bought a Kipling bag and looked at it later, and I was like, ooh, should have bought the Kipling bag. The thing is it's really cute. It's in good shape. It's not stained, but it's a little needs some brightening up. So if you're watching this and you have any ideas, can I machine wash this? I mean, I'm sure I can just take some baking soda, Dawn, and peroxide to it, and that will brighten it up. But I feel like the strap would really benefit from a real washing. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could just soak this part in the sink or the whole thing, but what do you think? Machine wash or no? Obviously, machine washing would be my preferred thing, but the inside's super clean. then I got this bag. I thought it was an interesting looking bag, and I decided to look it up. The brand is Radley London. It's got a little Scotty dog on it. And I saw that Radley London was selling for, you know, some of the prices were up there. So I decided I wanted to try it. It's in an excellent shape. I have to stuff it though, because see how it's like bowed here? And I think that's from being in storage or not being used and not having stuff in it. So I'm gonna fill it up with something to flatten out this back area. It's a couple of like, not really marks, they're kind of pock marks from, I think, again, from being in storage. But generally it is in excellent condition, almost like new condition. That any of that wear is not even from actually using. So this was a little more expensive than I normally would spend, but you know, I was like, how much can you do for the whole batch? And so she took off $3 off the whole batch. So I was like, I'm going to try it because I like it. I think it's pretty, it's unusual. We'll see what happens. And the rest of the stuff I got from her was shoes. I got these Betula. Now I saw Betula and I thought, I remember somebody saying something about Betula. So I did pick them up and sure enough, they are Birkenstocks. Betula, original Birkenstock original Birkenstock Fussbett. I don't know what that means. Ladies size 6. Really cute. Bottom is in great shape. I'll clean up these toe beds a little bit, but it's really not even necessary. But you know, if you take a little baking soda, peroxide, and Dawn, and then you take a toothbrush and clean that up, it'll be like new. But no real Birkenstock buyer is going to be stopped by that. They're actually in excellent shape. And then I got these. Okay, tell me what you think about these. They're just some nice leather sandals, right? All right. But they're Sorels. Looks like she got them at Goodwill. What size are these? I would wear these. These are size 7. I would not wear these. Actually, in sandals, I often will wear a smaller size, so even if they're a little bit short, because otherwise they're too wide on me and I slide through here. But I'd rather sell them because they're a super nice leather. They're a good brand. I don't know how Sorel does in anything other than boots, but I'm gonna find out. So I thought these were really cool. Really happy about those. And these, I should have looked these up, but I just like them. They're men's size, huge. They look huge. You know what? I think I was an idiot and didn't look at the size while I was there. And now I'm not sure there is a size. There has to be a size. There is a tag in there. It's just hard to get to. Hello. Let's see if I can get to it. Yes. They're a size. Wait for it. Do you even care what size they are? I've gone this far. You've waited this long. Okay, I can't tell. They're women's. Really? Huh. I don't know. It says they're women's, but they're huge. I don't have to look. It's got to be on that tag. So that is what I got at the community yard sale. You know, I went to this community before and it was pretty much the same thing last time. But still, I feel with what I got, it was worth the trip. It was 2 miles away. What do you think? I mean, I think the Sorels themselves maybe if Sorel shoes do nearly as well as Sorel boots. Not that I've ever sold Sorel boots, but as I understand it. I did pick up Sorel boots once at a thrift store, but it was many years ago, and I wear them all the time. Okay, and then my usual spot. I got 12 items today, which is pretty good for me. I got these exact shoes there last week in brown. They are Clark's. Good shape, a little bit. I mean, you can see that the tread here is worn down a tiny drop, but I decided to get them anyway because they're very, very comfortable. They were on sale. They're very, very comfortable. I would wear these and they fit me. They're a size 9, but I'm an 8.5 or 9, so I think they're not on the big side of 9. I'm thinking the browns are the same size because those fit me too, but I don't remember. And I wonder if I should list those, if they're the same size, if I should list them together. No, I don't know. No, I won't do that. Okay, I've had that discussion with myself. It's settled. These are, I don't know this brand, Bia Brazil, Biabrazil, Z for you non-Americans. They're just these leggings. I only found one thing on Poshmark for this brand, and it wasn't cheap, and they just felt really good. And I have all my black leggings have seen better days, so I thought, well, I'm just gonna pick them up and I'll list them, and if they don't sell after a while, assuming they fit me, they're size small, so I'm sure they'll fit me. Are they small? Well, you know what? I don't know what size they are. Look at this. This is the size tag. And all it does is list every size. It says extra small, small, medium, large, extra large. But it doesn't say which one these are. Okay, that's weird. Seriously? What, like, should one be circled? Oh, God. I would have bought them anyway because they were cheap, and like I said, they look like they'll fit me, and I might well just keep them anyway. I'm gonna have to do measurements and try them on and see how they fit. To me, they look like they would be a small or even an extra small, in which case they might be too small on me. They're very compression-like. They feel like a good quality. It's not so much that the feel, it's the like compression of it that feels really good. Okay. Then I bought some men's stuff. I normally wander up and down the men's stuff, but sometimes I barely even do that. Sometimes I just look down as though I'm going to see anything that way. Okay, I know. And I don't know if it's because I just sold a Calvin Klein business suit fairly quickly that it has emboldened me to look at the men's. I don't know, I just did. I found myself there and I wanted to. So this, I do have, I put all my, there's a site that I'm on called Shop Thrilling, which I haven't sold yet, but it's all vintage. And I don't know if I have any men's on there. So I decided this would be a good addition. With vintage men's, like some of them, I think they still look like a regular jacket, but they're just old. So they're not worth getting and calling them vintage, you know, because with men's suit jackets, there hasn't been a lot of innovation, you know, in a standard one. It's just a basic jacket. So the fact that it's 20 years old doesn't really, as far as I'm concerned, tell me if you think I'm wrong, doesn't really help calling that vintage. But this, on the other hand, with that pattern and this fabric and the brand, ooh, where are you? Oh, it is Levi's Panatelli Sportswear. So I thought that was kind of cool. And I did find some stuff online about this brand, and it's in perfect condition. So I decided that this is a little bit funky, and a guy who's going to wear, you know, vintage wants it to be, you know, not a plain jacket. It's just, you know, that's no different than a current one. But just because you said it was vintage, it means something. No. That's my thoughts on that. If you have thoughts on that, please share. This, I thought twice about it, but I just really liked it. It's Hervé Bernard, which is not a selling point. But it's extra large, and it's just this really cool, like kind of crisp cotton. It's a little bit different. I don't know what these 3 buttons are about. Oh, okay. So it's got this crossover detail that's like heavily ruffled, shall we say. And then it's got these 3 buttons here. So this gets buttoned there. It actually reminds me of like a fencing jacket in the way it buttons that way. That's right, I fenced. I fenced in college, very briefly, because then there's a whole story. The fencing teacher disappeared, they couldn't find another one, and it's good because those, you may not know this, but when you put on those beehive fencing masks and you're a little bit claustrophobic, it's uncomfortable. Okay, so this is Calvin Klein extra large. It's just a nice sweater. I wouldn't call this marled. But it has a almost silvery ribbon or whatever that goes through it. And there's a couple spots that needs to be trimmed. And then it has one side vent that zips. So I thought that was really cool. And then a bigger size, which is good because last week was the weekend of smalls and extra smalls. So I'm very happy to get back to a different size, a larger size. Back to the men's. These are Eddie Bauer pants. They are a size 34 by 36. I think they're pretty much new. There's still the extra button in there. And they're like not exactly a cargo pant. Is there no, I don't know what you call them, but they just have these nice big pockets here and flat pockets in the back, and they are made out of 100% cotton. I thought they were really nice. So I bought them. And I bought more men's pants. I think I have 3 more pair. Is that weird? I think it's weird. These are also Eddie Bauer. And these are 34 by 36. What size did I say that other one was? Did I? I did say. 34 by 36. I watch resellers and they'll say things like, I think they were donated by the same person, and I'll think, well, why do we care about that? Not us, but why do, anybody? And then I do the same thing. So I guess it's just natural human curiosity. Like, why are there 2 pair of Eddie Bauer size 30? Because the same person donated them. But anyway, I bought these because they are black jeans. And I know when I was shopping for black jeans at thrift stores, which I have never stopped because I have never found, I think I have 1 pair now. They're hard to find, but anyway, they're in great condition. Thought I'd give them a whirl. Then these are, okay, these are not men's. Let's finish the men's, shall we? Just a pair of business pants. Size 36 by 32, and they're Calvin Klein. And again, to me, they looked like they were never worn. So I waffled a bit on them, but then I bought them. Now, I love corduroys. I saw somebody say, I think something like corduroys are back in style, and I thought, in my mind, corduroys are never out of style. I love corduroys. And do you know how many pair of corduroys I own? None. But I love corduroys. I had 1 pair that I had bought or something, and I kept them, but they were big on me when I kept them, and then I lost, COVID weight, and they were huge. So anyway, I ended up listing them, and they sold really quickly. They were Armani Exchange. These are Quicksilver, and they're a size 30, which I think, I look at them and I think, oh, maybe they'll fit me, but I really can't wear a 30. I mean, maybe unless they're really small, but. So they're just a good basic corduroy. Pair of corduroys. Didn't look them up, just threw caution to the wind and purchased them. Okay, these, one has to wonder why I bought these. These are Not Your Daughter jeans. I have 2 or 3 pair of Not Your Daughter jeans, and they have probably all been listed for over a year, and none of them has sold. I don't even know if they get a like, and yet here I am buying another pair. But these are size 16 petite, so I don't have that. They're black, and they're like a stretch. I mean, they do have a zipper, but a lot of stretch to them. Kind of a, would that be a straight leg? Yeah, I think it's a straight leg. So I was like, if you're gonna have 3 Not Your Daughter jeans sitting around, why not 4? And we're getting to the bottom now, the bottom of the bag. This is Rachel Zoe. Again, why would I buy Rachel Zoe? I had a pair of really nice Rachel Zoe sneakers in my closet for over a year. I took them out and decided I was just going to keep them. But it is supposed to be a decent brand, and you can't really compare a pair of sneakers with a sweater, so. It's a nice, you know, I am set for fall and winter, I think. It's just a nice, soft-ish sweater. Wide band there. I mean, I could even, like, they take this brand at the Real. If I was sending another package, I would, as far as I can tell, I have to look it over under the ring light and everything. As far as I can tell, it's in perfect condition. I don't even, it may need a little fuzz remover. I'm not even sure. But I don't have anything else to send. And finally, this is a vintage piece. The brand is Spitalnik and Company, made in Hong Kong, and it's Saks Fifth Avenue. I mean, is that not vintage or what? And it's a size 6, 100% silk. And it has those shoulder pads. It's an interesting pattern. I would say it's like a modified houndstooth. Look. And then the houndstooth is in different sizes and creates a kind of plaid of the houndstooth. Buttons on the cuffs. Just a plain with hidden front buttons. You know, like you button it and then it has the panel over it. I wonder if there's a word for that other than hidden buttons for this process. So this will definitely go on Shop Thrilling, should go on Etsy, but I'm not doing it. I haven't done Etsy in a while. That is everything. I hope that you've enjoyed this. If you have stayed with me through this 23-minute video, I thank you. If you do like this kind of thing, hit subscribe. And if you hit the bell notification, then you will receive a notification whenever I upload a video. I don't upload a lot of videos. I mostly do hauls. I do some what solds, but I find, not that I have a ton of people watching any of my videos, I'm not complaining, but about half or a third on the what sold. So I think people like to shop vicariously more than they like the what solds, but I think the what solds are important. You know, you see somebody say, I sold 3 of this brand or this style, and then you're out shopping and you see this, like, okay, somebody's had a lot of luck with this, maybe I should pick it up, as opposed to someone buying something that like might never sell. So I think what sold videos definitely have their place, and I will continue them in one form or another. June, I just did sort of a highlight for the month. So we'll see. That's it for now. Again, thank you so much for being here. And I will be back, I'm sure, next week.